Ayo, Scorpio. One of the viewers in the chat called me a lady, and it made me feel like, yeah, I'm such a fucking lady. Oh, Scorpio, you could be connected to an Aquarius. I believe that's Aquarius is the title of their reading, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that kind of, yeah, lady. Who said that? Was that Shanae? And she was like, I'm a lady. No, no, no. That was Jamie Foxx. What was the name on In Living Color? Shaquana? Was that her name? I can't remember. Hey Squirt. What's up? How you doing, Squirt? I pray that you're well, Scorpio. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Nature's Mystic Tarot, Squirt. My hair is wet. Scorpio. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. Hallelujah. Because do you see this new growth, Scorpio? There is so much new growth. But what's up, Scorp? How you doing, love? I pray that you're well. Too much. What is this? She is pretty. I don't know a lot of these new artists. Scorpio. I'm so old school, Scorpio. I love old school music that I tend to not give the new artists a chance anymore. I used to, and then I kind of just, I'm really big. Of course, you can tell I'm getting older, Scorpio, because I'm really big on the intent of the music and the messages that are going out to the collective. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard conversations where people say, oh, well, these musicians didn't ask to be influencers or public figures. And maybe they didn't, but the way that this new generation is, they are. They're influencers, they're public figures. So it's been hard for me to like, I hate to hear like the bickering amongst the women. And I grew up in that type of industry as well, where I believe back in my time, when I speak of women, I was talking about rappers. Like I was talking about that whole Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, which I was a big fan of Nicki Minaj, but I don't like women fighting in that type of industry, especially when it was hard for them to break into that industry to begin with, and the only way that at the time um, Lil Kim was able to really break in. I mean, we've had previous female rappers, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Yo Yo, all of them, who were speaking positive, but they couldn't really break through like Lil Kim did. And it took sex for her to break through. I remember Christopher Wallace, Biggie had told her, like, that's what's gonna make her break through. But I'm just trailing. But no, I don't like the beef with the women. I just don't. I feel like the women need to stick together. Both, everybody is talented. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like the message of promiscuity. And I know 333 on the clock. I know it might be contradicting Scorpio charges to the gang because when I was younger, I didn't care. Now I'm a mother. Okay, I care. You know what I'm saying? Like, luckily I have a son, but it ain't no different. Okay, but I tend to wish that we could, as women, change the mindset versus, not always talking about what other women don't have or do have, or who they slept with, who they didn't sleep with, or calling each other hoes and bees and all those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't feel like that's conducive to us as women, especially women of color. You know what I'm saying? So I have decided, for me personally, Scorpio, I just cut it out of my vibration. It can't be around me. No disrespect. I was a big fan of Cardi, big fan of Nicki, big fan of Kim, big fan of I wasn't that big fan of Foxy Brown. I know people be like, "What?" But I just didn't really get into her music. She was dope. But I don't really listen to any of them anymore. Like my favorite female rapper right now is Rhapsody. She is like my top number one. You know, Remy Ma used to be up there. She just hasn't made a lot of music in a minute. So yeah, don't know what that was about, but yeah, Scorpio. This could be about women fighting. competing, arguing, calling each other bees and hoes and all that stuff, or whatever that's about. Okay, but I was called to share it with you, so I am. But oh, I was saying all that because I haven't gotten to the new music. But some of the newer R&B, like right now, this is, I don't know how to say her name, but this song is called The Best Thing. I've heard this song before. The name of this album is Solar. Oh, I like that. I heard this song before and she's dope. And it's a very positive, high vibrational song. So I'm giving it a chance, giving it a go. Trying to be a little, not trying, but being a little different, Score. You know, so I don't show my age so much. Because, you know, leave it up to me. I'm going to sit and listen to... I'm gonna listen to Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey or SZA. I mean, those more my age. Well, SZA's hitting all the generations at this point. But yeah, I was listening to, what's her name, Karen White. I didn't really listen to her music before, Scorpio, and that Superwoman song. Listen. Yeah. Hello. I think it's Peeves. But let me not talk you to death. Scorp. What's up, Scorpio? I will be doing an intuitive message for you, beloved. Take what parts of this message sound like your story. Leave the rest for other Scorpions. Okay? Okay. Let's see, Spirit, what's the intuitive message for the sign of Scorpio? Can't raise a man. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't heard this song in a minute. So, Scorpio, you could be trying to, well, okay. If you have a son, then you can raise a man. You're going to do your best to raise them. 1 year from now, Scorpio. So, something could be happening a year from now. Okay. Michelle, that name could be significant. The letter K could be significant, Scorpio. Now, Can't Raise a Man, this song was more so about, again, I was just talking about women fighting. Most of the time, women usually fight over dick. Okay. Don't know why, but women typically fight over dick. Not just dick. They fight over the man being theirs. This particular song, she was basically saying she was with a man who was acting like a boy. That you cannot raise. You can't change a man who has a young, childish mentality. If they mama didn't raise them to be a grown man, or at least show up in divine masculine energy, good luck. Okay? But nonetheless, 1 year from now, Scorpio, what's the situation about? What's this 1 year for Scorpio spirit? What's 1 year from now for Scorpio? What is this? Oh, rebellious soul, huh? So, Scorp, your feminine energy, you could be dealing with a man who's just rebellious. He don't tell the truth, or she, because masculine energy could be both man and woman. Okay, calls you out your name. I can't respect no man who calls a woman a bitch. Okay, I don't even like that word. I ain't no female dog. You ain't gonna have me walking on all fours like no crazy person. But yeah, Scorpio, you could be dealing with a masculine that calls you out your name, acts like a child, wasn't raised right. Let's see what's up, Scorp. What's the situation, Spirit? What's the situation? Come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. So maybe you let somebody go because they were a boy. They were acting like a boy. And somebody here, like I just said, you can't raise a man up to, unless he's your son. But again, this song wasn't about her son. This was about somebody she was dating. So Scorpio, you could have had some sort of reconciliation, or you could be having a reconciliation a year from now. You could be coming together here with the masculine energy that you, in a past life, you had a soul contract with this person or entity. You could have some sort of spiritual union. You couldn't change this energy, and it wasn't for you to change this energy. Somebody had to change on their own. Okay. So 1 year from now, you could be coming together with somebody, having some sort of reconciliation. What's 1 year from now? Clarify 1 year from now for Scorpio. Yeah, you could have let go of a masculine. For somebody here to come together with themselves, what I'm hearing. Playing games. Oh gosh. What's 1 year from now for Scorpio? The Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody's childish. Could be a fire sign. Could be somebody you have a child with, or this is the Emperor. Could be an Aries. Interesting. So yeah, Scorpio, I see you could be communicating about a divine masculine, or you're in divine masculine energy. Yeah, king piece. I just heard chess. So yeah, this reading could be a confirmation, or you could be getting a confirmation here. Somebody could be sending you a message 1 year from now about wanting to reconnect with you, have some sort of soul contract with you, come together with you. This could be your divine masculine energy. It could be a Cancer here, an Aries. This could be somebody you have a child with, or somebody was childish. Yeah, you turned away from, I see, because you're not looking. You're looking at coming together with your divine masculine here. And you could have turned away from somebody who was childish, but you could have sent some sort of message here to somebody about wanting your divine masculine. Or you could be some sort of entrepreneur here. This could be the father to your child. Somebody here could send you a message here 1 year from now about wanting to come together. What's come together for Scorpio? Because I see you bossed up here, Scorpio. And you're not looking at childish people who are childish. People who act like kids. They move like kids. They communicate like a child. Yeah. So looks like what's come together for Scorp? The sun, yeah. You're focusing on, you're looking at your son. That's what I said. So you could have a son. Yeah, so you could have communicated how difficult it is to raise, if you're a feminine energy, how difficult it is to raise a son. Yeah. But I see you're confidently, I see the divine is pouring into you. I see you're going towards your son, or you're going towards happiness and joy, or somebody wants to send you a message about coming together. This could be happening 1 year from now. Somebody may want to send you a message about marriage. Let's clarify. What's the Page of Wands? So yeah, this is going to be a confirmation for you, because it goes from the Page of Wands to the Emperor. So somebody could be going from being childish to divine masculine. And somebody here, it's like they're focusing on being happy, or they're focusing on their son, because this could be the father to your son. Or somebody wants to go towards reconnecting with their son, or what's the Page of Wands? What's the Page of Wands? Dang, the devil, that John flew out. Yeah. So somebody is turning away from this toxic behavior. I see somebody was trying to get in. Somebody was trying to get in somebody's head here. Yeah. So, Scorp, you could be, it's like, you could be obsessed with sending these messages, these confirmations here. Yeah, because you could be, it's like, you could be a little obsessed here, delusional here, or you're obsessed with this father figure, or this divine masculine, or this entrepreneur here. What's the Emperor? Like, I see somebody either sending a message. I see a confirmation here. What's the Emperor? You got the 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Oh, wow. That's your energy right there. So somebody's obsessed with you. This Capricorn, a Virgo. Somebody is childish here. Cause yeah, I could see you could be in a meditation, like you've been praying for your divine counterpart here. You could be this boss, Scorpio, or you run some sort of empire here. You're a father figure or very wealthy. It's like you know how to move. Cause I'm seeing the king piece to the chessboard. Yeah, there's a network here. Something about the nucleus. It's like you're the nucleus to this family or this connection, some sort of connection here. And I see the Four of Cups is like, I see you're not focusing on these empty cups. You're focusing on a divine type of love, a divine connection here. But there's somebody who's obsessed with you. Somebody has these obsessive thoughts. This could be somebody younger than you or somebody here you could have been going towards when you were a child, or this Capricorn or this Virgo. What's the Sun card? What's the Sun card? What's the Sun for Scorp? Yeah, the Four of Swords. So you could be getting some sort of downloads here or dreams. Somebody here is obsessed with watching your network or watching this community or this family or... Yeah, I see you could be into meditation or you're a dreamer here. You get some sort of downloads here. Because I see you're resting. Somebody was trying to cut out your happiness. This could be somebody in your family or this boss or this father. Because somebody here could have childishly went towards this devil, this Capricorn or this Virgo. Or somebody has these obsessive thoughts here about some sort of family, some sort of network. It's like somebody is like linking a bunch of, or somebody's connected to a bunch of lovers, or it's gonna be your father. So Scorp, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups is your energy. I just see you're happy, you're confident, you're resting, you're over these empty cups, these empty promises, this empty love. And it's like you're just praying for divine love here. You could be going towards being some sort of boss or some sort of entrepreneur here. You could be sending a message, some sort of confirmation here about there's somebody here who's obsessed with watching your network, coming towards you, offering you this love. And this is somebody who's connected to a bunch of lovers, or somebody here could, because I see this is like the nucleus, or I just heard an egg. Yeah, because I see children. Nonetheless, all right, Scorpio. So 1 year from now, this could be your father. Your father wants to come together here. And it's like they want to reconnect with you, but somebody wants to cut out your happiness. You could be getting a download about this or a dream about this. But I see somebody could be praying over you, or... Yeah, man. Somebody's obsessed with your love life or this connection. Somebody could be sending you a message here about whoever this father figure who wants to come towards you. Somebody is having some sort of obsessive thoughts here about your family or your network, dog. You could be over this. It's like you're over these. You're over this. Like there's this empty love here. And you've been praying for a divine love. And I see you're resting. You're going towards your happiness. You're getting a download here about your son, or about your confidence, or about your happiness here. About somebody wanting to come together here and try to cut out some sort of happiness, or try to cut through this family or this network. Somebody's childish. Somebody's toxic. Somebody's obsessed with your network, you being wealthy, or you being this entrepreneur here. Somebody's obsessed with your love life. It's going to be somebody in your family, or somebody's connected here to your family. Yeah, you don't give a fuck. That's what I see. Okay. And I just see, yeah, you have some sort of soul contract here. It's like somebody wants to cut through something. Some sort of spiritual union here. I see you're getting a download about this. What's the oracle message? Yeah, nature. Yeah, go outside, Scorp. Get grounded, strengthen your... Because something about your family tree I just heard. You could be connected to nature here. Something about you is natural or comes natural to you. The more you go outside, you strengthen your connection to spirit. I see you have a divine connection with source. And you get some sort of downloads here. And you could be sending a message here about... There's an Aries here, or a Cancer, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Yeah, you got 4, 4, 4. You could be seeing 4s, a Leo, Sage, or an Aries. Somebody here is like they're obsessed with some sort of network, or your family, or some sort of connection. Somebody's obsessed with your natural ability to do something. And somebody's going to send you a message about wanting to come together or reconcile. But I see you got your sword here. You could be getting a download here. Yeah, you're over these broken promises. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I pray it resonates. Please like, share, subscribe. If you like a personal read, that information is down below. Till next time. Peace, Scorp.